Hey everybody, welcome to Comics with Bueller. As always, I am Bueller. So we are just going to explore Washington State SummerCon today and kind of walk around. There's Bob right there. He's doing what he does best, texting ladies and stuff like that. And there's his wife, and she's, well, what? But anyway, we're just going to kind of walk around the con and show you what's going on. And I don't know when this video is coming out, so it might be a few days later. But a lot of really cool guests, and we'll say hi to them. And a lot of cool things to see. So let's go ahead and take a look around. And you guys just follow with me and stuff like that. As you can see, there's always some great artwork. Hello, awesome. Good. And just tons of stuff to look at. This booth right over here is always around all the Comic Cons I go to. And as you guys know, I go to a lot of them. This booth is always at the Comic Cons. And very cool artwork. And really enjoy talking to them. But we're just going to walk down the aisle here. You can kind of see behind me. Hopefully you enjoy this. Anna May is right here. She is a cosplayer. And she works with Dynamite. And she got here earlier this morning. And she does a lot of cosplay with Dynamite and the covers that we cover on the video. And she was interviewed by Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers. And she's probably going to be on my channel eventually. Talking about her work that she's going to be doing. So very cool. She's got some prints and everything right there. A lot of people walking around like, oh, I'm in the way. They don't know I'm recording like right in front of me, you know, type thing. But we got video games right there, plush stuff. I mean, there's just a little bit of everything. This is a great con. This is my 5th year hosting this con. And I look forward to it every time. The nice thing is, they give us a booth. We got the rights to pretty much talk to any of the comic book guests. We host the panels, me and Bob, and there's tons of comic books, just tons of stuff. And right here's one of our first comic book booths right there. But just tons of comics. I've been to so many Comic Cons where there's no comics at all, and it's kind of sad. But this is going to be fun right here. We're gonna put my buddy here on the spot. So how's it going, Dustin?
Good.
So this is Dustin right here. And we've known each other for how long?
20 plus years, 30 years.
More than that. We go back to almost grade school. Okay,
yeah.
So you guys have heard me tell the story about Todd McFarlane coming to our high school. Mm-hmm. This guy was with me and Todd, so he can verify that's a true story, correct?
Yeah, because our science teacher
was science?
Our science teacher.
Okay.
She was married to Todd.
Yeah.
And Todd even came and did a big, what were they called back in school? Like an assembly.
Yeah, well, actually, he just did it for us.
Yes.
There was only like 5 or 6 of us. Mm-hmm. And we got nice private time with Todd McFarlane.
And he signed our books if we had them and all that for free.
Showed us how to draw Spider-Man.
Yep.
And that was right before Image.
Oh, yeah.
Like that summer, Image, because he talked about, oh yeah, I got this idea for a character, and it's pretty cool, but I don't think Marvel likes it and stuff like that. And that was Spawn. So,
yeah.
Very cool. So that is a legitimate story,
100%.
and this guy can back it up. But tell me what you're famous for now.
Vintage Star Wars, G.I.
Right.
Joes. I don't know.
Vintage Star Wars, and do you have a store still?
Yeah, I got 2 stores.
2 stores?
2 different malls.
Nice. At Washington Square?
And Clackamas Town Center.
Clackamas Town Center. This guy has always been in the toys. He was a fellow geek like I was in school. So there was only a handful of us, but this guy, we were also athletes, let's be honest. We played basketball together. We were on the same team and stuff like that, and had a lot of fun. We hung out quite a bit. But this is his booth right here. And this guy has been collecting toys forever. Yeah, I want to show that. Look at these amazing, real vintage G.I. Joes. I'm pretty sure he took my G.I. Joes when I was a kid when he'd come over. Some of these might be mine. I don't know. But this is just awesome. Look at all the Star Wars stuff. And if you go to his store, there's more and more of the stuff in there. But very cool.
Yeah, this is the first shot, so that's the only one that exists in the world.
Nice.
It was a prototype that Kenner made when they were designing the TIE Fighter.
Very cool. He's got just a ton of stuff. I mean, he's always had really cool stuff. When did you start? I mean, you were collecting back when we knew each other, right?
Yeah, I was one of the nerds that, even though I grew up, I didn't grow out of toys.
Yeah. Did you keep stuff in boxes back then?
Yeah. I did. I would keep the boxes, but not keep it sealed in boxes.
And do you still have some of your stuff from the original? From
All of
back
it.
in- Really? That's awesome, man. That's so cool. I still have some of my stuff too. But anyway, like I said, you have an online store?
Yeah, we have the website, but
Okay.
we don't really work it as much as we should.
Well, here we go. What's the name of the website?
StarWarsStore.com.
There you go. Now he has to work it like he should. Sorry, man. I'm putting you on the spot. All right, we're going to go look around.
right.
Have a good show, buddy.
See ya.
All right, really great guy. Like I said, we've known each other since we were in junior high, I believe. And it's nice to see him around, still in the hobby. When you think about it, we were both kind of geeks. I love comics. He was into toys and stuff like that. And here we are, 30, 40 years later. And that's what we do. That's kind of our thing. So we followed our hobby and it brought us here. But Dustin's a really great guy. And it's nice to see his success and stuff like that. And his, the stuff he sells is just amazing. But we're still looking around. We're just kind of goofing off, just looking at some stuff. There's a lot more comic book booths, and we're gonna find them right now. But there's more toys, there's pops, there's always gonna be pops, more Star Wars stuff, all sorts of goodness. But let's go find some comic book booths, and so I can show you some of the good deals for comics. I love this con because the aisles are nice and wide. And, you get around pretty easy. How you doing? We have comics right there. It's always nice to see a lot of comic booths. Here we go, more comics right here. Just tons of stuff. And we'll kind of just show them off real fast. The con is just now opening up, so the people are still putting stuff on the shelf and stuff. But as you can see, even more comics down the aisle. And if you move over, there's more comics. There's no shortage of books to get at. So everything that you're looking for, you're probably going to find here at the Washington State Summer Con. So, which is really nice because, like I said earlier, I've been to Comic Cons where there's hardly any comics, and you come to this one, and there's a little bit of everything. So very cool. But let's go and take a look down here and see if we can't find some creators. Let's go see what Dan is doing. But this is fun, just relaxing, talking to other people. Hey, I got a quick question for you. So are the comic book guests, is someone gonna come get them, or should we come get them for the panels?
I think it would be best for you to go grab them from their panels to make sure they're. And then, we'll cut the panels at like 45, so you have time to reset the room and then go take a break, use the restroom, go get your person.
All right, not a problem.
Awesome.
All right, thank you, man. All right, just had to take care of a little business. But like I said earlier, we were hosting all the panels and taking care of that, so it should be a lot of fun. But there's even more books over here. Look at these are not all nice and alphabetized. If you look over here on the boxes, they all have the letters on them, what they are, which is kind of cool. And yeah, this is a really cool booth. This looks like a storefront a little bit right there, which is awesome. I like that. Looks like the people are coming in. Right now, it looks like they just opened the door. There is a flood of people coming in right now. We have CBCS right here. Get your books graded at CBCS. We have Steranko right there. Steranko behind me. He doesn't do a lot of stuff on camera, so I don't want to invade his privacy. But he's a really nice guy. We were talking to him earlier. Sleepy Reader was here, and he bought some artwork from him. Got an autograph. Yeah. We're just gonna come over here.
No, that's wonderful. I hope you enjoyed
There's Dan DiDio right there doing this thing. Talking about the new books that him and Frank Miller are doing. So that's pretty cool. We'll be doing the panel with him later today. So it'll be a lot of fun. And here is Bob Hall right there. And I think Bullseye Bob is doing the panel for Bob Hall later today, so that should be pretty good. Yeah, we're just walking around, having fun. Looks like the lines are gonna get busy here now that they open up the door. But as we walk around and see everybody, we're just trying to get them on camera real quick. So we have, we have Larry Hama right there, which is nice. I'm doing his panel a little bit later today, but G.I. Joe legend and goodness right there. We got Marv Wolfman is here at the show. There is, that's Marv right there. Hello, Marv. And of course, we got the legendary Tim Seeley right here, working hard with the Money Shot and Local Man and a whole bunch of other good stuff right there. He was nice enough to give me a book yesterday, autographed and everything, so that'll always stay in my collection. Thank you, sir. And we'll just kind of move around here. Looks like more people showing. Excuse me there, sorry. We made it, okay. We have Mark Wade at the show, and also Mike Rell right there, Mike Rell. Well, some people haven't showed up yet, so they're on their way. So that's kind of cool. And then we have our Alex Ross Art Center, which this is always at the show. You can buy some Alex Ross merchandise. Very cool. I wish he would come to a show. And I already have his autograph, but I wouldn't mind meeting him. That'd be kind of nice. Well, if we walk around here, this is where the celebrities are. And I don't really record too many celebrities because I don't do their panels. I only do the comic book panel, so I don't like to invade their privacy too much. But since we are official and here, you know, on behalf of the con, you know, I don't mind just kind of walking through here. But as you see, the more I walk, the more busy it gets because the more people are showing up. So we're just gonna walk over here around. But I'll show you like the nameplate so you can see. We have Dennis Lawson will be here from Star Wars. Chris Bartell is another one. If you look behind me, Giancarlo Esposito will be here. Mean the Wind was here. I'm sorry. Paulson, and Emily Swallow is here. So those are just a few of the guests that are here today. And Emily was here yesterday. She had a huge line pretty much most of the time. And which is cool. You know, Jason Priestley's here from 90210. That's kind of cool. I used to watch 90210 back in the day. We'd all get together. Rose McGowan, Holly Marie Combs, Dr. Baker DMD is here, wrestler from AEW. Adam Cole is here today. I actually talked to him yesterday and gave him a copy of the book. And a very nice guy. And I think he has a match this weekend or something like that. So I wish him the best of luck. And you never know, maybe he'll be world champion. Creed Bratton from The Office. He's here as well. Look at this. We have the Mega Force. Can't remember this movie. The Mega Force buggy and motorcycle from the movie Mega Force. I thought it was Delta Force. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, we got more people over here. Barry Bostwick is here. Troy Baker. Some other voice actors that have names that I can't pronounce very well. Of course, everyone's favorite comic book man is here. And we're just going to bug him right now. We're not live, but we are recording.
Look out,
We got none other than me.
listen,
How you doing, man?
welcome to SummerCon, day 2. We're having fun already.
That's right.
Yesterday was amazing.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what today will bring. I really can't. Yesterday was like mind-blowing.
I got to ask you a question.
Let's go ahead.
So my favorite episode of Comic Book Man is the one where the USS flag.
That's
Was
one of
on
my favorites
display.
as well, yes.
Do you have that yourself?
Let me tell you a quick story, my friend.
Okay.
So, I USS Flag, you know, holy grail for any G.I. Joe
Yes.
collector. Wanted it for 30 years. Finally got it when I age 39.
Nice.
Paid $550 for it.
Really?
Which I should have bought it when it originally came out, or more accurately, my mom should have bought it for
Yeah.
me because I didn't have that much money. So I paid 5 times more for it.
Nice.
bought it. I was gonna set it up at home, show my kids how cool I was. And then I was like, I have no room for this. A 7-foot aircraft carrier.
That's the problem.
So it sat in pieces in the basement of the comic book shop for 2 years.
Yeah.
Then they made me, they gave me an ultimatum, like, you gotta move this out. We got merchandise coming in. I set it up one last time in the store, and this guy comes in. He's like, hey man, is that for sale? It's like, man, I really don't want to sell it, but I'm a businessman. I'll listen to what any offer. And he's like, all right, I'll tell you what, I'll give you this much for it, and I'm opening a brewery down the street. If you sell it to me, I'll give you free beer for life.
Oh,
when I open.
You had to take that.
And you know how could you pass that up? So I sold it to him. Long story short, we're very good friends now.
Nice.
He made good on the free beer promise. I'm swimming in it's called Ross Brewing.
Very cool.
Swimming in the beer, and last year he cut me in for a small percentage of the brewery. So now I own a brewery now.
That's awesome.
That
man.
I traded basically a brewery for an aircraft carrier.
See,
so,
vintage toys pays off.
Yes.
Hold on to your toys. I actually saw.
I own a brewery. Now it's a very small percentage, but I tell girls at bars like, yeah, I own a brewery.
That's
so,
awesome, man.
Yeah.
I actually saw a USS flag in the box at a comic store in Denver.
Was there a price tag on it?
$3,000.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
actually.
it wasn't bad.
It's not
but
bad.
Had the box and everything, pretty cool. Ming, have a good show, man.
Thank you, man. See you later.
All right, later. He's a regular here at Washington State Summer Con. He comes every year. He's a great guy. I met him a couple years ago. He's familiar with the YouTube channel and everything, but he is family when it comes to the Washington State Summer Con, Ming, and so it's really nice talking to him. But the USS flag, if you guys remember the Comic Book Men episode when they had that on display, it was awesome. And throughout my travels, I've been able to see quite a few different ones, either in the box or on display, like I said. I've made my way back around to our booth right here. There's Bob, of course. There's Bob's wife. You figure out who he was texting? Yeah, Bob's got some comics for sale. $1, $3, 50 cents. And if you go over here, we have Ninja Funk, and these are free. So come take, they're free, so it's get one, take 5. So yeah, take as many as you want, I don't care. And then of course we have the Comics on Coffee, gotta have that and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna shut this down. I'll come back to you guys here in a few minutes. I'll see who else is around. All right, later.
And when I'm done with it, I'm gonna hang it in my room for about 6 months. And after that, I'm gonna auction off for the Heroes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I really love the comics community and want to support all the great creators who made stuff for us as communities that don't have the benefits like other people do.